All right, jumping into another day, another challenge, a continuation of the Basch run. So we're just chilling. I think I want to say we're right before the like the Great Crystal, which is going to be a joy because it is a pain to navigate. it is. It's gonna be an experience. It's just gonna be an experience. But no, I feel bad because we haven't been making as much progress on this series compared to the other series we've done in the past. So I think I'm gonna do the potentially insane thing of seeing if we can finish this series this weekend. I'm not so sure we can, but we'll see. Find out together. Stream at a very odd time too. Normally I don't do like a Friday night stream. I think I have before. I guess I don't know. I guess the really odd stream is if I stream at like Tuesday at like 11 a.m. Like that's when I've never done anything. But yeah, I think for now like we're chilling, just trying to find the right path. Speed up a little bit here. Really start walking. What's this? Oh, we got Amber Armlet. That's fun. It's a good time. I think this is also a good time to stream because people who can't normally join can join. I hear that a few times where people will comment on videos or they'll, comment on the stream that was posted and just, kind of say like, I really wish I could see your streams, but you always stream at like this time and I can never catch that, which is fair, right? Like people have schedules where it's like I cannot watch that stream because I'm working or whatever, right? So streaming at weird hours can sometimes be nice for that. Yeah, but like I said, we're looking for the Great Crystal. So the whole idea of this is Sid was like, hey, follow me to Guru Vegan and catch me if you can kind of situation, and now we're doing the catching. So that's the entire premise. So it looks like we're kind of stuck, but I think if I remember right, it's either down here. I should be able to like walk off the edge. Yep, there it is. You wouldn't think you could do that, but you can. Essentially we're walking to this crystal. And I believe this is the, we're approaching the people that made the Nethicite, essentially. Or, Magicite, or whatever. Oh, there's a boss. There's a boss. Check him out. Oh, techniques are banned? I could not care less. Let's actually... What am I doing? I should be throwing Wazaga on this guy. Oh yeah, that's some damage. Am I at risk of dying here? Because I'm doing black mage stuff, and this kind of feels dangerous. The high potion's coming in clutch from Basch. If I get too low, they should both start throwing high potions. That's how the gambits work. Unfortunately, they're, Yep, there it is. Unfortunately, they, No! No! Oh, no, that's a game over. That hurts. Alright, so we do this thing with game overs where if I ever game over, I've got to gift a sub. This hurts me, but it is what happened. Let's gift one membership. It's funny how that's how the sub kind of infiltrates even the YouTube conversation. It's not really a sub per se, but gotta keep up with what I've promised. David Rusk was gifted a membership. Welcome to the club. Welcome to Blitz Level 1. For those that don't know the Blitz levels, there's a little bit of like an Easter egg almost kind of situation with the Blitz levels, where in Final Fantasy X you can encounter a random person, just a Blitz fan called Sonio. And if you look at his level, it's Blitz fan level 2. So that's kind of where I took the membership idea, the membership name. We'll skip it. Yeah, we don't need to watch this. I don't know how. All right, let me check something as well. Oh, only 64. I wanted to get the increased magic potency, but that's not gonna work, is it? That's fine. Let's throw antidotes. We gotta really take an active stance into fighting this. Wait, what? I might die here again. Like, genuinely, I might just be dead. This is crazy, dude. You know what? Maybe if I summon Bellius. Maybe a summon makes sense. Throwing a Phoenix down and then summoning. I mean, it makes no sense, but maybe it makes sense. You know? Alright, I got an X potion again. I'm so afraid. Like, this is crazy, like how difficult this enemy is. Because I kind of figured I'd just kind of wander in, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really think too much of the encounter I would have here. Maybe I should have summoned Mattias as well, because it looks like this enemy is susceptible to Blizzard. I think that might have been a fair thing to do. Dude, the problem is if this instant kills me again, like, it's like the curse. It's the curse of having one character where I can't take an instant kill. If I die instantly, it's bad. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, cool. I wonder if, is it like he does half? Like, what is up with that piercing Graviga thing? That is interesting. I'm also concerned if he has like a red phase where if I bring him down to if I bring him all the way down to critical health, is he gonna pop off on me? I'm scared. I gotta full heal. I'm afraid. I think that was a good call, because yeah, he did that. Dude, I think I'm cooked here. Like, genuinely, I don't know what I can do to. Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. He's so good. Maybe it's the question, right? Do you think you can quicken him to death? I don't really think I can, but I think I need to try. I might not even get afforded that opportunity, as I do get targeted a little bit. No, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Absolutely mental is what this fight is. Absolutely mental. No, not like this. Not like this. Okay, it's gonna be like this. I got terrible quickenings there. Look at that. Less damage than just what a regular old oh, I thought the high ether restored my misgauge to it. Did not. I think I'm cooked. I just think I'm cooked. Like, I don't know what to do. Balance moat maybe. Welcome to stream, Juby. Life has been hard right now. You know what? I should have dispelled him immediately. That was my first mistake. I've been a goof. Yeah, it's gonna kill me. He gets me again. Again. That's absolutely insane. I might not be able to win this. This is crazy, dude. I was so confident that we'd be able to get past the crystal. But here I am, with my confidence shaken. That is another gifted membership. Who gets it? Phoenix 1992. Yeah, what else do I have to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, what else do I do? What else can I do? Because this is nuts, dude. That guy, he just insta kills me. Maybe not insta. Like, I think it's possible to win, but I don't know. Maybe my build. Maybe it's probably my build. Let's be honest. That's probably the real issue. Dude, I wish there was a teleport crystal. Like, how nice would that be right now? It would be so nice. And then this just goes back. Do I really need to level up? I feel like levels don't matter that much in this game. Outside of, like, getting HP up, maybe. But it really accessories, equipment, that's what actually drives what matters in this game. So that's where I'm kind of torn, right? Where I'm like, do I really care about leveling up? Because it shouldn't really matter. But maybe I go face a Dremelech. Maybe I see if I can, you know, make myself stronger. I don't know. Let's get Bellius in here. Let's start making a difference in our community. With murder. I do feel so bad because the other Bosches have just been kind of put to the wayside, right? Like, they've not been proven to be effective at all. It's kind of unfortunate for them at the end of the day. Oh, I'm stopped. But Bellius isn't. That is a nice thing. You don't have to stay there. You just have Bellius encounter everyone and go all Fight Club. I mean, I could even like pull him back so that. Oh no, I guess Basch won't. Basch isn't immobilized. He is fully stopped. I guess he won't do anything. Let's do Hellfire. I mean, we might as well. I know it's gonna dismiss Bellius, but he's got 400 HP, so he's about to be dismissed anyways. He's real close to dismissal without my help. Am I cooked though? Oh, maybe. Oh no! It wears off. The stop wears. That is so massive. The timing on that is so sick because we could have been dead there. Like, death is not an impossible thing when you're in a situation like that. I mean, what do we look at for levels now? 30k apiece? Okay. Obviously, the main Basch will have a different situation because they've just been in every fight ever. But it's good to get a gauge. High ether's nice. Can I cast? No. Oh, I can. I didn't think I'd actually be able to. I wasn't sure. Those Bosches just like chilling, truly chilling. It is kind of funny. Nice. That is. Oh no. This is scary because, like, They're so close to us, but we haven't aggroed them yet. So it's like, if everyone just stays perfectly still, we will not die. We will not all be killed. Okay, I'm fine. I'm alive. Am I in trouble? I don't think so. Okay, we're fine. Oh, we got locked out. Is that just gonna be the situation in general, or are we good on the other side? I actually don't know. It's a real question I don't know the answer to. Seems like thunder is the go-to for a lot of these fights. A lot of these casts are just thunder. All right, well, honestly, let's bring Bellius out. I want to get some cures here. Bellius is actually pretty good for support. Like the cure is actually kind of nasty. Or the Cura, sorry. I thought Bellius had Curaga. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably remembering the time when we had it. Just moving through, man. Just moving through. Got sap on us. So we probably should get rid of that. Are we dead here? No way. I think Blizzaga just clears. Yeah, it's too strong. And Belly is just like hardcore tanked all that. That was pretty clutch. I'm kind of nervous because, like I said, I want to finish this series this weekend. But if I can't get past this one boss, that's gonna put a huge delay on my timeline. Seems like these guys are a little bit less susceptible to magic. Looks like Bellius is targeting who knows who. Bellius was big, just chilling there for quite a while. Doing nothing, just pain flaring. Someone we couldn't see. At least we got a little bit of experience for our folks. Our secondary Basch crew. Nice. And we just start walking back. And this is the bummer, right? Because all this walking I'm doing, I'm gonna have to do again. Like, there's no teleport. I think there's a teleport crystal like right after the boss that kills me, but that doesn't really help me right now. That doesn't assist me with my current woes. It's all good. We'll continue onward. We're blinded, but doesn't matter. A little bit concerned about my HP here. I'm getting pretty low. It's all good. I think we're fine. One day sap will wear off. That's what I think. Maybe. Oh, that is so nasty. To get that, like, thunder into that strike is just beautiful. That's really all it is. All it is beautiful. I pushed really aggressive there because I thought I could catch them both, but alas, I was unable to. A little bit of a bummer, to be honest. No. Is it mad? It's not mad yet. I'm so afraid. If we make that N-type mad, we're cooked. We got to be very careful. Yeah, I also think I should summon Belius again, because Belius has really become my white mage, which really shows you what's been happening. You make Belius your white mage, and you know things have been rough. The seas have not been kind. And Belius is back. Oh, I didn't realize we were gonna just rush into enemies again. They're everywhere, man. So aggressive. Oh, we're in trouble. We're blocked off, which means we have to walk by the inside again and hope that we somehow didn't make it mad. Which again, terrifying. Because if I made it mad, it's going to kill me. It will just kill me. It will not, it will not give me a warning. It will not give me forgiveness. It will give me death. So we gotta rush up here. We just gotta make sure that it's not doing things. Where is it? Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it, and that's terrifying. I'm gonna chill. Where is it? Let's see it. Where'd it go? Dude, this is like, I feel like I'm about to get jump scared by this thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just gonna randomly show up, and I'm like, "Yep, I'm dead." Welcome to stream, Fun Dog. How's it going? How's life? How's your night? You're playing on PS2, nice. Which version are you playing? Are you playing like the North American release, or the international? Oh, playing the OG version of via mod. Nice. Yeah, I thought about playing through the OG version on the channel eventually. I think it'd be kind of fun. I don't know. I think the original has its charms. Can you use a TZA guide? Vaguely. A lot of it's going to be similar, but it's going to touch on a ton of optional stuff that just isn't relevant. But you can pretty much follow the guide. Yeah, I'm trying to think what's different. Some bosses might be different in their combat. That's like the one thing I'm thinking of. I'm trying to remember who those are. and some weapons have like different damage rates now. So a few things have changed. Yeah, it's not like 10. Where like 10, I feel like the changes they made were kind of just adding more stuff, and everything else remained the same. I feel like they adjusted some stuff in 12 that was kind of set in the original. PC port of OG 12. Nice, nice. The way you're describing it, I think I might have done something similar. Because there was so what I did in the past was there was a situation where you could get an ISO of Final Fantasy 12, right? Like the original game, and then you could get an ISO of the international version. I think that's how it worked. And then what you could do is you could essentially play the international version, but then like put like the English language like in the game, which is really, really nice for people that want to play like in their native language. So that's what I did like when I first played, and then they released this, and then I kind of never looked back at that point. But that is how I initially played, because I did go through the whole idea of like, all right, I've got 2 ISOs. I want to play the international. I want to apply English language, and like we're off to the races. That was kind of how it just went. All right, so we're looking for Zerdan Caverns. I think it's fair to try and defeat a Dramalek again. They buffed the job system. They made it way different for sure, because OG, right, had like it just had like the flat board. It was like, all right, everyone gets every license, have fun. Like that was the extent of it, right? But in this one, they changed it up quite a bit, where everyone's got a job. Everyone, you know, it does very specific things. Why is the job board different in OG? Well, there's not even really like a job board, right, in OG. It's just the flat board. Like all jobs are non-existent. I think it was a mistake. I kind of talked about that a little bit when I played through 10 as well, where I think if you have a system where everyone just gets all the same abilities, you kind of lose some charm there, right? The issue I have with that is no one ever becomes unique. Like no one ever like has anything special about them. I might have made them tight. Okay, I didn't make it mad yet. But you want to have that uniqueness, right? You want to have like a white mage. You want to have a time mage. You want to have roles. It just doesn't make sense when everyone can do every single role, in my opinion. People feel different ways, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. Alright, Belius is still summoned, but we're just making our way over to the Dramalek. The OG is easier, 100%. Yeah, OG is much easier than Zodiac, for sure. Well, I think also, is it like in International, you can only have 1 job? But then in Zodiac, you can have 2. Like, I know there was like a switch up there too, which is really interesting. Some stuff is harder, some stuff is easy. That's fair fact. Yeah. Also, welcome to stream. That is a very odd. This is a very odd time to be streaming for this channel, but you know, I felt like we should, you know, try to finish this up. Breaks hitting on everything in Zodiac Age. That's true. I heard death is like insanely OP in this game. Like it's just disgusting how many things you can just kill. You can be like, by the way, like death on Gabranth and he's gone. Like it's just incredibly forgiving in that manner. This might get weird. Can I make it through without? Oh, it's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I remember when I faced Yzmat, I abused the Wither, I think it was, where like I just made him just incredibly weak. Why is the PC version branded as Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age? Well, the PC version's just a port of the Zodiac Age version from PlayStation, I believe, because they had the game. I'm trying to remember. I think the original on PS2 was also called Zodiac Age though. But yeah, they basically it's like it's the continuation of like bringing games from old consoles, right? So you have that situation where they bring over Zodiac Age from PS2 to PS4, and then from PS4 to PC, and they kind of just keep that going, right? That's kind of the idea. I have tried this fight like 2 or 3 times, and I've gotten destroyed each time. I gotta believe I can be the difference this time. You had to install a mod to get the OG version onto PC. Yeah, if you're trying to play like non-Zodiac Age, you got to do like an ISO or an emulator. Like it's not natively available in any store that I know about. Yeah, it's a little bit harder. Like I said, I think there's a world where we'll play through the originals. I think for sure. Okay, I should win this. Drama like actually now a joke. It's actually all because of the changes to our gambits. Sorry, like because we are able to find the weakness now because of our gambits being like target like weakness first. Perfect defense. Who? Never met her. Oh, you installed a mod. What mod did you install? I'm actually really interested. That might be something we play through. Because I was gonna play like the original game. Like I was gonna play an ISO, no HD, just original game. But if there's a mod, that's interesting. I know I've seen ones that restore the job board, but not any that like do a full conversion. There he is, our boy Basch. Yeah, we do our runs with Cheat Engine. I didn't realize this is gonna be the Basch challenge. I didn't realize this was gonna be the Basch belliest shit. Okay. Well, you know what? Sometimes, Rain, you gotta adapt. I'm arguably, I've potentially overused a Dramalek. Some would say. I don't know if that's true, but some would say. Alright, we're increasing magic potency. Yeah, I think the biggest bummer for the Bosches on my team, the thing I didn't account for, is their gambit slots are so small. I think if they had like 3 or 4, I'd be able to do more stuff, but I'm kind of like... I don't have a ton I can do with them. Oh, am I... Oh, I might be dead here. Just like that, we're leaving. Hey, stop hurting yourself. We have something that gets rid of disease, right? Poison, stop, sap. Alright, let's do Chronos tier. The keyboard controls are terrible. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they're just, I mean, to me, I'm throwing a little bit of shade here maybe, but I feel like in every Final Fantasy, the keyboard controls are terrible. I only play on controller. I just got like a PS5 controller. I think it's PS5, maybe PS4. I don't know. I just got one of these controllers though because I can't play on keyboard. I think outside of like the MMOs, like MMOs obviously are fine on keyboard. They're actually better on keyboard, but yeah, having a situation where you're trying to play these games on keyboard is tough. How much am I getting for these even, experience-wise? 400? That's not bad. Final Fantasy 12 is your favorite? Nice, nice. You could probably guess it from my name, but 10. Final Fantasy 10 is my favorite. That's the best one in my opinion. That was just nasty. To just casually get like 7,500 experience. Insane. What Final Fantasy games I've played? That's a big question. I have played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 11, 12, 12 Revenant Wings, 7 Dirge of Cerberus, 10, 2, I think I already said that one, 13, 13, 2, 13, 3, Tactics Advance, Tactics Advance 2, Chocobo Racing, a lot. I think I'm missing some. What else have I played? I'm on a mission to play through all of them, so I've played a ton. Yeah, a lot. 1 through 13, 13 2, 13 3, Tactics Advance 2, 7, Dirge of Cerberus. Man, I feel like I'm missing Revenant Wings. Yeah. Final Fantasy 12 is one of the hardest Final Fantasy games ever. Oh, I think some of the fights can be hard, but I think it sounds weird, but I feel like as they're progressing with more games, I played 15 as well, but as they're progressing with more games, like they're making some of the fights insane. Like I played 13 too, and I faced the optional Gilgamesh fight, and that thing nearly broke me. Like that thing made me. I would do any 12 challenge over that fight again. Like that fight was insane. And I think it just continues. Like they're just making these fights that are crazy. But 12 is where they started probably ticking up difficulty. Maybe 10. I don't know. It's tough to say because I played like the originals, right? Like 7 and stuff, like early games. And then I was kind of disappointed in like Ruby Weapon because I was like, oh, this fight was super easy. But that's because I super leveled for it with the expectation of some of the other Final Fantasies where it's like you have max stats. I don't care. It's still hard. You tried Final Fantasy 16 but quit after the 11th cutscene within 15 minutes. I haven't played too much 16. I played the demo, and I'll play it on the Let's Play. But yeah, it seems like they're going more cinematic with it. Is it does 16, does it play kind of like a movie then, like where it's kind of like you're just guiding this character like from movie scene to movie scene? I remember I went to go see a movie with my mom, and they had a Final Fantasy 16 trailer, and it was so funny because she was asking me, she was like, "Are you gonna go see that Final Fantasy movie?" And I was like, "Nah, that's a game." And she was like blown away, right? Because she hasn't like her only experience like video games is watching me play, and I haven't played a video game in front of her in like 15 years. So she's like, her frame of reference is video games that look like this, that are like not necessarily like movies. But 16's so detailed, right? It looks so real. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. You think Final Fantasy 12 has less cutscenes than most games? I think more games coming out are having more cutscenes. I do feel like Final Fantasies have a lot though, but I don't know. It might be skewed because I just play a lot of Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 12 is not cutscene heavy. I don't think it is, but I'm trying to think compared to other games. I think my library of games I play though is so skewed. It's kind of just weird. Like I play like Final Fantasy games, right? And then I play like Mountain Blade. And Mountain Blade has 0 cutscenes. So I'm like, well, this one has the least. It has like scripted events. But it's also, I don't know, it's also from like a small publisher. So it depends on the scale of the game. Like comparing a game like that to like a AAA game is a little bit weird. Why does 12 feel like a typical RPG? I mean, I think it's pretty. I think it kind of it fits in the genre, right? And generally, how I feel about 12 is it kind of feels like a single player MMO to me to a degree. We were talking about this earlier, but the freedom that 12 gives you as well is insane. It's absolutely nuts. Like the ability to just do all this stuff is ridiculous to me. It's definitely one of those things where I feel like you can do anything. Like early on, you can go to Zernan Caverns, you go to Westersand, you go to Giza Plains. Like you don't have to follow the path laid before you. You can kind of do whatever you want, and I really like that in this game. What is Sage Ring? I don't know if I care about that. Final Fantasy 12 is a very solid RPG. I always thought it was interesting. It's a single player game. Feels like an MMO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rain. It really does. It just feels very MMO-esque to me, at least. It almost feels like they developed 12 and then they're like, hey, Ted, you added the multiplayer, right? And he's like, multiplayer, what? No, I didn't do that. Thought this was a mainline single player. Yeah. It feels like a situation where you could have multiple people playing and just doing their own thing and then meeting up for real big fights. Petitioners burrow in the Jajin Bazaar in Nalbana. I guess we can do Nalbana. Final Fantasy 12 is somewhat a Monster Hunter. It does have a lot of like hunts, like for sure. Like it's heavy on the hunts. Where's Nalbana? Am I blind? Thought I had it. I thought I had been there before. Maybe I haven't. People never talk about Final Fantasy 12 as fishing. True, I did the fishing. This is like one of the few games in my Steam library where I've gotten every single achievement for it. Is Final Fantasy 12 like Metal Gear Solid 4 in cutscene? I don't know actually. I've never actually played a Metal Gear Solid game. I feel like that's one of those series that I've got like a huge gaping hole on my gaming resume, so to speak. It's an iconic series, and one that I probably should have played by now. I just haven't gotten around to it. One thing I really wish this game had was because of the way the combat system is, I wish it had like randomized enemies as an option. Like just every enemy, every time you enter an area, it just has random enemies. That would be so sick. Yeah, I wish it had it, but unfortunately, no luck in that regard. Does Final Fantasy 12 have less or more cutscenes than most JRPGs? You're making me really think. I think for its time period, it was pretty on par with everything else, right? I mean, I think it has less than 10. I think 10 has more. I think. And when I say cutscenes, I don't mean FMVs. I mean like scenes where characters are talking and the camera is just moving around and you're watching them talk. That's how I'm defining cutscene. FMVs, who knows? Might still be 10 in the lead, but yeah, it's got less than other Final Fantasies of its time. It's tough because there were only really 2 games. Or, no wait, 3? Were there 3 games on the PS2? It was 7 Dirge of Cerberus, 12, and then 10? And 10 too as well. I guess there were only two main lines. But alright, we're gonna find this petitioner. So we're trying to do a hunt. We're looking for the person giving out that hunt. It's a pilgrim. Yeah, this person isn't normally here. Yeah, they did. They sure did trap an evil enemy there. That merchant is a future prospect too. Oh, what's this guy? Sure, I'll fight the Atomos. This guy's kind of a nice guy. He's helping all the merchants. I mean, obviously helping himself too, but still. What are you looking for? Oh, he's just talking about the most rent highways. Very fun conversation, surely. I should probably claim all the treasure I can. Well, I can claim it. This is not the Atomos. This is just the Wary Wolf, which I feel like shows up all the time. It is a constant enemy. It's a rare game, but like how rare can it be if it's here every time? Yeah, it's also good just to get into fights here because these other bosses, they just need level ups. They're like level 40 or something. The world has not been kind to them, and by the world I mean me. Imagine Vaughn. Unfortunately, it's not super possible to do that. You can do Von Rex. It would be really hard. which you can do Von Rex. Alright. Where's the Atomos? That's the question. Oh, it might be right here. Oh no, that's just a Slavin, isn't it? Yeah. This Atomos is like big. If I recall correctly. It's quite honestly massive. Are those just the games you played, Fun Dog? I see a list of games in chat. Nice. What will Von look like? So unfortunately, because Von is like the only game object, there won't be a way to do Von. And so this is kind of like down the nitty gritty, but the reason Basch works is because there's technically 3 Bosches in the game. There's the Basch you get as your party member, right? And then you get Prisoner Basch, and then you get Basch after he gets Weapon from the Fallen Soldier. And those are like the 3 Bosches. Yeah, but outside of that, those are your options. There's also 2 Vosslers too, which is interesting. And 2 Larsas, although one's called Wilmot. So there's a few cool things you can do for sure. Like 100%. I must have missed something. Where is this slate? Is it over here maybe? I feel like this is a weird area for it to be, but like maybe it's just... Oh, it is! It is here. That's crazy. I didn't think it'd be over here. Oh, he's a little bit tough. We're able to wipe out all the dive talons or the hawks or whatever they call themselves. 12 actually is probably one of the lowest like cutscene gameplay ratio out of the modern Final Fantasy. I think that's probably true when it relates to like 10 and 10 too. But I don't know about 16 because I hear that that one's kind of crazy with cutscenes. Can I name characters in 12? I'm pretty good at character names. I think I remember most characters. I talked about this before, but one of the negative things about playing so many Final Fantasies so close to each other is I don't really give myself proper time to like analyze them. So I think sometimes the stories bleed together, but I try to remember most, like characters, concepts, things that happen, stuff like that. Yeah, it's true. You can do a lot of gameplay without running into any cutscenes. That is true. Does Final Fantasy 12 OST sound like a movie? I think it's got some pretty like good like tracks. I haven't really like listened to it like just OST, but I think it's pretty good. We're just clearing the Mandragoras. Clearing them. Yeah, Fafnir. It was between streaming or playing Lightning Returns, and I I really want to get this this Basch run done. It's taking so much longer than I thought it would, to be honest. I just haven't been streaming it as long as I have the Final Fantasy X challenges. Does not sound like an SNES game. Oh no, absolutely. It's so far removed from that generation, though, right? I mean, what generation was SNES and which one was? Because it was SNES. Was it then Nintendo 64? And then GameCube? And then was that 2 or 3 generations before? It was definitely before. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of orchestrated music, like, for sure, in comparison. But I mean, the people working on those games, right, at that era, it's like you only have so much space to work with, and so you know you kind of fit whatever you can in those games. I mean, I'm sure a developer from like SNES days would have their mind just blown at the tools that exist today and what's possible in terms of like the limitations that exist, because I mean, in terms of like developing a game, I would say there's almost no limitations to what you need to run. I don't know, like it feels pretty limitless. I would say, as someone who just enjoys games. Like, there's nothing I see in a game that blows me away anymore, as terrible as that sounds. Like, I'm not like, how did they do that? Like, how can the system run this? Like, how can the engine understand that? I'm like, no, everything's just gotten so good. Yeah. I thought this would be faster, but that was a lot of walking. To Nalbina Fortress we go. Alright, I think we've done really good with the mage build. I think we're going to switch it up, though. Oh, there's also a Joby side quest here where Joby lost his hero and he doesn't believe in goodness anymore. But as you do hunts in Nalbina, he starts to believe in heroes again. It's kind of a cool little side story. I should actually check. Is there any magic I'm missing before I just get rid of magic? So in order to re-roll, we gotta talk to Monoblanc. So that is where we're off to. But we've done pretty good. We killed Atomos. We got a Dromalek. We've done fairly okay. I think Sansee's fine. Oh no, Muthur Bazaar is actually better. I messed up a little bit. It's fine. Right? Yeah, it's okay. Let's just go through.